Hey, this is Josh with Projects Between Projects. Just wanted to show I literally just finished painting everything on the Freightliner black. I mean, you can roast me about that, but I was wearing a respirator, so it's part of the game. But I just want to show you the end result. Go through. I was wearing gloves too. You see how good that went. They tear after about 5-10 minutes. But I'll show you the settings on the gun and then just a quick walk around and everything that got painted. So this I did yesterday, but I had a little bit of paint left at the end besides the spots I touched up. I went over the frame rails on the side of the frame rails real heavy at the end because I had some extra paint. And let's get the camera flipped around and show you what's going on. Here's my gun, Harbor Freight pneumatic. It was 10 bucks. I got the air dryer and pressure gauge on the gun itself, along with the secondary pressure gauge. I'm running slightly higher pressure off the tank. I got a filter and dryer on the tank as well. That catches most of it. This compressor seems to run better when it's hot, or less moisture in it once it's hot and dissipates. But I just wanted to show you what I'm running. There's a little bit of paint left. You can see where I'm at. I'm running about 42 pounds of air. And that 42 pounds of air gets me, try to find a clean spot, a pattern like that. I'm a little more than a turnout, and then this for my fluid. I'm not quite sure where it is. I'm running a lot of pressure just so I'm dumping a lot of paint into it. But I'm done with that. I gotta take my gauges and stuff off of it before I throw it away. Yeah, total mess. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow's project. I'm tired. This only took probably 2 hours once I got going to get this done, the box, the hook, this frame, that. I did hit these smaller pieces again just because I had a little bit extra paint, and this afternoon the lighting was a little bit better and I was able to see a couple spots that were a little light on paint. The hydraulic tank's done. Looks shiny. This stuff for the most part turned out really well. This is just kind of tricky getting in here and getting all these hinges. I did have this on latch, that's why the forklift's there. I had to drop down about a foot so I could weld that piece in there, and so I could actually get in between this hoist where it scissors. This is done. This turned out nice. I don't know if I can find some runs for you guys. There might be a little bit of sand in there. I'm not sure if that's the gun or if that's just me, because I'm not exactly clean. Touched up the sides of the trucks. There's probably a spot I could hit one more time. I got just enough paint to get these end caps. This frame. Oh God, you're dirty. Don't lay in it. See how the frame rails turned out. Yeah, I hit the frame rails again and this back section. So that looks good. This piece was a little bit tricky. There are a couple of runs in this paint just because it's really hard to get up under this lip at this angle and catch everything. but it's going to get used and abused. So as long as it's painted. Here's the toolbox. Here's the hook. This toolbox is neat too because it's the original side box that came with the truck. Originally it would have laid on its side. I'm going to put it upright. I put this angle iron on it to reinforce it. And this is just going to be a catch-all that I can throw my tarps in, my straps and stuff, blocks and whatnot, instead of actually having to buy a toolbox. That looks good. This is going to be a little bit of work to clean all this sand up, but it's definitely not happening today. It's nice and calm out right now. We're going to let everything get tacked up before we even start sweeping or doing anything with the sand. That looks good. And my gauge is black, but that's sight gauge. But that one's broke anyways. It needs a new one. So just wanted to do an overview and go yell at this thing. I gotta go put that in the house. It was looking in here. So I just wanted to show you everything looks good. Today's a Friday. I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off and start putting everything back together on a Sunday. Once this paint's tacked up enough and actually hard. Get the hubs cleaned up, I got tires for it, at least for the rear. I gotta get steers. I got another set of rims to put on the front with the steers. So let me get the camera flipped around and send you off. That's the end of this one. Just quick walk around showing you what PSI I was running. In the last video, I actually showed you what paint I was using. The Eastwood. But I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Like with anything, it looks good. And I can't afford somebody else to do it. So I don't like doing it, but you end up doing it anyways. And it just looks so good when it's done. So that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.